let's see. We got one penguin, duck over here. No, parrot, chicken over here. Nope. Welcome back to Arcade. I am Super Tommy, and this is a series on making a memory match game, like the classic memory game with cards that flip over. But this is more like the Mario Party version of a match or a memory game called Memory Match, where, as you see here, we have a character that can walk around and then select from different boxes to reveal what's in the box and then determine a match or not. So in the last video, we figured out how to determine whether a match happened or did not. So these two penguins are a match. And now in this video, we're going to show you how to handle the situation where you pick the bear. And when you pick the bear, you shouldn't match on anything. You can only pick just the bear and then nothing else afterwards. Is you pick the bear and then you're stunned for about a second, and the bear goes away. Right now, you can pick a bear and pick something else and try to match them, which of course will not match. So let's handle this picking a bear. So we have this check for match method that we created in the last part. Now in open box, let's see, so if we pick the bear, the box will be opened. That's all good. Let's see, where should we do this? So the tweens it up, so here, right above here. So we're going to tween up the bear. And if it is the bear, so if item type equals 0, right, we're going to do something different. We're going to handle for bear, let's say. So let's actually let's put this up here. Handle bear selected. So this dot handle bear selected. Okay. So now the bear is selected. So what we're going to do is let's just tint the bear red. And so we're going to give it the, we don't need to. So there's already a selected box. Okay, so we're going to say this box items. This is object destructuring, and we're going to do this dot select a box because we know we have a bear. That means that one item here is going to be the box and item that represents where the bear is. So we are going to, let's say, item.setTint. Let's just tint this red, so that's FF. So we're going to tint the bear red, and we are going to disable the player. So set player active to false. Now this it'll do a bunch of things in Phaser, but we're going to actually stop it from moving if player.active. If not active, you're going to return. Yep. So we can't move while player is not active. So box, we could tint the box. Let's not tint the box. We're going to do box set frame, and so we're going to use the red box. So this is here. So 10, 9, 8, 7, right? 10, 9, 8, 7. Yep, 7. Set frame 7, and we're going to wait 1 second. So this dot time, we're going to do another delayed call for 1 second. And then after that, we are going to untint the bear back to white so that it has the normal color that it should have. Box, I'll set the frame back to 10. That's the silver color. And we're going to do a tween. This dot tweens dot add, and we are going to tween the item. And we're going to do basically the same match tween here. We're just going to copy this. You probably could abstract that out and share it as like an object that you can assign things into, but I'm not using it too many times. This is simpler. We're just going to leave it this way. And then on complete, we are going to allow the player to move again. So, but you don't have to do this logic exactly this way. You could set the player active basically after 1 second. This is a little crueler. You're losing another 3/10 of 1 second, but why not? Let's just see. Pick bear, red, right. Also here we need to do box.setData. We're going to set data. We're going to remove that opened flag to false. Let's try this again. Red, and let's pick it again. Red. Oh, so when we set the player to active, so what happened there is I was already moving left, active went false. So this dot player dot set. So whatever you're doing, you are no longer going to move once you pick the bear and it comes up. Stopped. Let me move again. Release to me. Unheld. Right. Okay. So that's not bad, right? Yeah. I think that's good. So that's handling the bear selected. Now it stops you. Let's see, how long is this? But 5 minutes. We have some more time in this video for sure. Let's next, what we want to do is when everyone is selected to know when the level is basically finished and that we've won, whether we won the level. So we know there's only 4 matches, right? So because we have we have 4 matches. You can dynamically calculate this based on how many items are in your level. So we know it's 4. If you wanted to, you can just come up with the formula, which I think is simply total items minus 1 and then divide by 2. But we're going to go with and add a class property called matches count to keep track of how many matches we have. And every time we have a match, that's in our check for match right here. Every time we have a match, which is here, we're going to go plus plus this dot matches count. And then we're going to delay call, blah, blah. And then so if this dot matches count greater than or equal to 4, in our case it's 4, we're not going to dynamically calculate in this example. But like I said, if you subtract 1 from the total elements and then divide by 2, you should get this number. So in our case, 9 minus 1 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. So if it is greater than, so this is game 1, we are going to want to do something. We'll just show a message in this case when game is won, but we're also going to disable the player false, and if it's moving, just like before, set velocity to 0. And let's just right here set this dot add dot text. Let's say down here, we're going to do width height. So we can put this text straight in the middle. This dot scale, and let's see, width half, height half. Text is you win. And let's see, font size is, sometimes with VS Code, it's sort of putting this helper in like a place where I want to see what's above me, and I can't. Okay, and set origin 0.5. So let's see, got one penguin, duck over here, no, parrot, chicken over here, nope, duck, that's chicken, I believe this will be parrot, yep, and then duck. And then we should see some text. You win, which is good. Now you can style your text in different ways. We actually at Arcade have, if you go to arcade.co, hit up our tools tab here. We have this text styler for Phaser 3, which basically lets you style this based on these settings. So if we had a bigger window, just make the window bigger, you can change things. So we have hello world, but let's just say we had you win. You can pick a different font, then you have to load it. So that's this web font file, and there's this blog article if you want to see more about loading fonts from Google Fonts to use in your Phaser game, to pick this font here. But we can change all kinds of things like color. It'll dynamically update for you, and then you can just basically copy this code that you see right here into your game, and it will show up that way. So I'll let you design the font how you like. Just go to arcade.co, go to the Tools tab, look for Text Styler for Phaser 3, and you should be able to style your font and design your text however you like. So let's go back to our game here. Don't need this to be so big. And let's see. So we have it mostly almost there. The last thing we have to do is to add a timer. So that's how you can lose. If you have roughly 45 seconds to get the game, find all your matches before the game is over. Now this video has been about 10 minutes. So we're going to go to the next video. This is part 6. In part 6, we're going to create a timer. And in the timer, once time expires, we're going to stop you from playing, and that's when you will lose, similar to how you won, except we'll show a you lose message instead of a you win message.